Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. We have a focus banner on the Scowl skill. So Scowl, for anyone using the war, is a dragon only skill. It gives him a stat boost, and then if the resistance is greater than the foe's resistance, then inflict a counter count +1 on the foe. I believe that's the start combat. Also, before I talk about, yes, I am also aware we update its banner. I'm going to be posting in a bit, basically usual stuff. Up to you really on this one. I won't burn for time. This is the banner we're talking about here. So first of all, we have Harmonized Duo Nagi. Harmonized skill, it's attack rest +6, resistance shield. The neutralize effect against dragon bonuses and warp bubble for 1 turn, and then neutralize anti-penalty. I'm sure it's 30 HP to them and allies in tentacle stem. That's all of that. Resistance shield, defense rest +4 during combat, and this effect for 1 turn. During their first combat in the regardless of the phase, foe can make auto attack. Sorry, player enemy phase, because Summoner Soul's the thing. Warp bubble. Foe can warp within 4 spaces of them. If the deposit doesn't matter, or structures like camps and stuff like that, rainbows and maze. And penalties are just debuffs that last for the next action. Then we have opposing stones. Status for trigger currents 1. Effect against dragon foes. Neutralize the effect against armored bonuses. And because they're a dragon unit, if foe changes to calculate damage using lower the foe's defensive res, and then they can counterattack regardless of foe's range. As that reduces damage from artifact specials by 80%, although it's glitch broker. Then grants themselves a weapon check advantage against the colors foe and affects a disadvantage on them. And then start turn, if couldn't count is maximum value, couldn't count -1 to them. And then foe needs to count or foe's HP is 75% or above at the start of combat. Affects planets of foes, attack defense rest equal to 5 plus the number of allies in free space of them times 3. The max is 14. If the savior is triggered, this is always treated as 14. Foe's attack is reduced by 20% of the resistance during combat. This excludes artifact specials. After combat, 7 HP is restored to them. And also, if their current count is maximum value, current count -1 to them. And then for allies in free space of them, attack defense rest +4 and 7 HP restored to them after combat. Dragon's Roar is 2 charge. Spanks 11, of course. Boost times by 40% of the resistance when special triggers. If their foe special is ready or triggers before during this combat, and their res is equal or greater than foe's res -4 during combat, foe's next attack is reduced by 40%. This is once per combat and excludes artifact specials. And here's the skull. So attack res. So foe needs to count. Order HP is 7% or above start combat. Attack rest +7 during combat. And so foe's second trigger foe's special. And if the resistance is equal or greater than foe's resistance +5, cooling count +1 on the pool for the first attack. Never exceeds maximum cooling count. This is a similar thing for the other two as well. So we'll just skip that essentially. It's just a different stat. It's probably going to be a different stat increase sometimes. Dragon's Scale. If foe is counted, order HP is 20% or above the start combat. Attack defense rest -X on foe. The X is 4 plus the greater of the difference between the defense stat or res stat. Third defense res -foe's defense res, maximum is 11. And if either stats is less than the foe stats, the difference is treated as 0. They can make a guaranteed follow attack, grants cooldown -1 before the first attack, and reduce the percentage of foes non-special to X% skill by 50% during combat. It's good for specials. And if the percentage is an odd number, it rounds up. And attack defense to win the near save. If foe reaches 2 and they should come against an ally, trigger savior. Savior just means safe fight instead of that ally. Standard movement time rules apply. Any post-battle back movements will not occur. And multiple units have the same sort of savior set type conditions. Numble trigger. So say someone has twin magic save, and it was just told me this and the twin magic save wouldn't trigger basically. Other than that, if foe reaches 2, attack rest +4 to them during combat. And reduce the active skill that can be triggered only once per combat by a special skill, can be triggered up to twice. Boost excluding boost effect from engage and has high supplies and a stack. 7 HP is restored to them when they deal damage to the foe during combat. If no damage dealt, they'll still be healed to 7. Next up here for Foul, Fail Slay Stone. Excel Superior commands 1. Effect against Cavalier foes. Church Injection effect. So we'll for the rest of this video, I'm not going to mention that third effect there. Attack speed defense rest was 4 to allies to free pieces of him. And effects can command 1 under full protect during combat. High supplies and stack. Attack speed defense rest was 4 to engage allies to free pieces of him during combat. And then full engaged combat or full CCP is 70% or above the start combat. Bonus to attack speed defense rest equal to number of allies to free pieces of him times 3 plus 5. The maximum is 14. If triggered, it's always triggered 14. Deals damage equal to 20% of his defense, excluding for specials. Reduce damage for set by 20% of his defense, excluding for specials. And then affects Kunka -1 on full per attack. Has supplies and stack. And then grants Kunka -1 to him before his first attack during combat. Armor Blaze boosts damage by 40% of his defense when special triggers. And full triggers 1 and his full special triggers. Here's Orsh Rat. Ready? Full next attack triggers by 40%. So think similar to the Dragon's Roar, except this going up defense here. We'll cover Scowl, and Twin Near Save is essentially the same as the Far Save. It's just close range basically. In fact, it's literally just the same skill, except it's just instead of range, it's close range, far range, close range. Then we have Ancient Naga, Ancient Majesty. Self Superior commands 1, effect against Dragon foes, and we'll skip that second part, that last part there. At the start of the player enemy phase, if HP is 25% or above, attack rest -7, Frozen, and Guard is inflicted on close foe, and any foes with 2 spaces of those potions action. Frozen reduces the efficacy flex their ability to make a pop attack, so increases the speed difference necessary to make one. By X basically. If foe's defense is greater than their defense, then it's 10, plus difference to the stats times 2, otherwise X is 10. So basically, if the difference is 10, they need a speed difference of 15. And then Guard is equivalent to -1 on that unit per attack during combat for the next action. That only satisfies that's not that sack. Then start combat if HP is 20% or above, grants bonus to her attack speed defense rest equal to the number of allies or inferiors who become center of her times 3 plus 5, the max is 14. Deals damage equal to 15% of the foe's attack, excluding her specials. And reduces the chance of foes non-specials. Reduce chance by X% up by 50% during combat, excluding her specials. We'll cover Dragon's Roar already, so we can skip that. And of course, essentially the Scowl, so we can skip that. Attack rest near chance 4. And then Kanto remaining +1, minimum 2. Kanto just means after an attack, assist skill Usher can regain. It's remaining movement, so say she moves twice an attack, then it's +1 plus. And then she's only got 1. And then if she doesn't attack, then she has full free. If she warps, then she can move 2 spaces. This is typically once per turn. You cannot warp from the Kanto most of the time. And then skills that would give her an action like Guild Force would trigger first, unless it specifically says after Kanto. Another attack rest -7 on foe during combat, and she deals +7 damage when aspect triggers before combat. And then Defying God Fang is her unique one. Allies within 2 spaces of her can move to any space within 2 spaces of her. At the start of the player enemy phase, if she's within 2 spaces of an ally, grants effect against dragon and neutralize effect against dragon bonuses, and every skill to her and allies in 2 spaces of her for 1 turn. Every grants bonuses to the student's attack speed defense rest equal to the number of bonus type. Bonus effects excluding stat bonuses, and penalty effects excluding stat penalties. Currently active on the player and enemy team, the maximum is 7. So I'll need to keep that for the next one. And then if she's refused to be an ally, attack speed defense rest +5 to her. She does +7 damage, excluding her specials. Reduce damage foe set by 7, excluding her specials. And grants killing count +1 to your per attack during combat. Has 5 supplies, does not stack. That's better. It's not. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, it's not too bad. I think the dual unit is probably the best value here. But it's really up to you. Again, best on your summons. I am going for dual unit. I don't have them, So this kind of works out for me. Oh, it's probably going to be a 4-star, so let's hit the 4-star. Or Scowl, who is the featured. So I got the wrong feature, basically. Forgot he was red. HP up, defense down. I suppose while I'm at, I'll just burn through these banners. So I'm gonna go. Well, I was hoping for green. Well, let's try for Soren. It's 3-arm Soren, so it's actually so it'll be nice to have back up. Oh, okay, and then I'll just burn through the tickets of the banners going away today. Well, another dragon, Scorn. And then I forgot to summon this. I'll do this one then. I don't have Marissa, so I'm gonna go for Marissa. So there's a bit more extra summoning here. Oh, we actually caught them! Nice! Okay, got one of the units I wanted today. Hit, attack down, speed up. That's fine. I have Dragon Fruits to kind of fix that problem. I don't think anyone's really current for Hall of Forms, but I'll go for this. I will go for Dido. Never mind. I guess I'll go for Mia. Sorry, I have Lucia. Someone for red there, but sure. It's not going to be a feature this time. Yep, it's Cuthbert. That's fine. And then this banner leaves today, so I'll just burn my tickets here. I'm just gonna go for the rearmed and attuned unit, so I'm forgetting the name. I know Leafs are. I'm trying to bring the other one. Oh, McCullen. That's who it was. Okay. McCullen. I'll try for Leaf. At least I can say I tried. Alright. And then last one, and then I'll wrap up. McCullen. Probably gonna be a 4-star, and I'll take that then. Oh, it's Katria. That's Katria. Katarina? Catherine. Ah! HP up, attack down. I'll just quickly fix it to virus and we'll wrap up. Alright. Oh, that's about it for this video. Best luck on your summons. I'll see you next time.